Well, I'm Herb Lawrence, and I'm with the Arkansas State University Small Business and Technology Development Center. I'm here in the office and home of Joe and Christy Horton with Horton Website Design and Marketing. Joe and Christy have been longtime friends of the SBTDC and teach a number of our social media marketing classes, especially up in the Mountain Home area. Something exciting that Joe and Christy came up with of a new seminar we're going to be offering starting this fall on website strategy and planning. We have it scheduled to run 3 times in 3 locations in our 15-county area. Tuesday, September the 7th in Jonesboro, Arkansas. Wednesday, October the 6th in Batesville. And Tuesday, October 26th in Mountain Home. But guys, to get a few things started, is this Christy, is this a website design seminar?
No, it's not a website design seminar. It's for people who already have a website or are thinking about doing a website, and it tells you how to make your website an important part of your overall business strategy. So you will learn techniques that you need to know, whether you're wanting to do it yourself or you're wanting to talk to web designers. But it's really important to make your website a tool, a marketing tool for your business.
Okay, so how do people find that website? How do they find your website?
Well, the search engines can find it, so we will be talking a little bit about how you can help your website be found by search engines and by being found by your targeted market, or even how to figure out who your target market is. People may think their target market is everybody, but usually that's not the case. So help them find their target market using social media to integrate that and get the word out about your website and your business and all the things that you're doing.
Okay. Well, you know, that brings up an interesting topic because when we talk about social media and integrating social media, blogs into your website, you know, website marketing's been around now since, I guess, the early, mid-90s. How has it evolved now into 2010?
It's the advent of social media has made a huge difference. And first, websites started out being just a static, non-integrated sort of thing. It was there, people came, they visited, they went and did whatever. Now it's interactive. Now with content management systems, people can update their own websites. It's got a lot more involvement with your customers. It's a whole different thing than it used to start out to be.
So if I had a website that was designed for me in the late 90s or even early 2000, is it automatically ready to go so that I can show all my social media as well?
No.
So, okay. Well,
the answer to that is no.
Okay.
It's not ready to go. For one thing, search engine optimization has completely changed. They used to have keywords and all that. Those are old-fashioned. And so if you had it designed and you thought it was really working great then, you need to take a look at it again. They didn't have social media, so there wasn't any integration of social media. And the old static type websites, it's harder to integrate social media. So now they've got the content management systems and it makes it a lot easier to integrate.
So if I'm a small business owner and I have a website that was designed back around the turn of the century, and I realize that I need to integrate some of these social media issues, my first stop is to go talk to my web designer?
Possibly, if your web designer knows how to do it. And that a lot, again, if they were doing static websites, just straight HTML, that may not be a very easy thing for them to do. And we have to keep up with the emerging trends to be able to integrate that into our business. So yeah, find a web designer who knows how to do it.
Okay. To do that, I have to have a little web speak. For the workshop, what are some of the topics that will help a small business owner be able to talk to that web designer?
You need to know who owns your website, who's going to be updating it, what the schedule is, what about hosting. There's a lot of buzzwords that web designers will use, meta tags, that sort of thing. And we're going to talk about all of those, so you will be able to talk to them and know what they're talking to you about, and in that way you will get the best website experience.
Okay, so in a 3-hour workshop, you're not going to teach me how to design a website, but you're going to teach me how to be able to talk geek. At least enough to be able to understand.
Enough to be able to understand. Yeah, and then we'll cover things like, making your content relevant and some design tips that you need to know so you can talk to your web designer. But you need to be able to communicate with them, and hopefully you have a web designer who speaks enough real English to be able to communicate with you as well.
Okay. And of course, any part of, and I'll address this question to Joe, of course, a critical part of any marketing effort is once you have designed your pieces, once you've launched your campaign and it's over, it's to be able to see how the results went.
Right.
What can we do with a website to help me?
Well, we usually use Google Analytics, when you can go in and see how many visitors you're getting, what they're searching, what terms they're searching on to find you, and then we can adjust your website to meet what the people are looking for, and we teach you how to do that too.
It's great. So in our webinar, our seminar we're going to be doing, we'll not only learn a little bit about what's important to ask about for websites now, how to actually talk to our web designers to make sure we're speaking and we understand their terminology, but also understand how a website flows into our overall marketing campaigns and how and why social media. Tell them, that brings up a good question. People throw around a word called Web 2.0. What happened to Web 1.0, and is there a 3.0? What is Web 2.0?
It seems to me like Web 3.0 should already be here, but Web 2.0 is the integration of the social media, the Facebook, Twitter, blogs, all that sort of thing. And that is the interaction that you no longer control. You just don't have control as much as you used to over your business. You don't have control over your message. So you've got to learn to live with that and to make that work to your advantage. But yeah, it seems like it's evolved enough to me now to start calling it Web 3.0 because Web 2.0 was just in the beginnings of the social media. So yeah, I think that probably is coming.
Great. Well, it sounds exciting. I think this is a workshop that any small business owner who has a website right now or who is considering launching a website really needs to attend to be able to understand what's going on in the world of e-commerce, especially with all the interest in social media and how that gets integrated, because it all goes back to getting them to your cash register, wherever your cash register is. But for a lot of businesses now, that cash register is at their website. So this workshop will be very effective, I think, in helping our small business owners know how to make their cash register sing a little better using e-commerce. Well, Christy and Joe, I'm looking forward to it. I know I'm going to learn a lot, and I hope the folks who are watching this video in our trade zone will mark these dates down on their calendar and check with the ASU Small Business and Technology Development Center to find out how to register for these events. If you want more information about these, you can call us at our office, 870-972-3517. Of course, shoot me an email, hlawrence, without the E, at astate.edu, or better yet, ASU-SBTDC at astate.edu, or find us on Facebook. We're found just www.facebook.com/ASU.SBTDC. And we hope to see everyone at the workshops. Thank you.